Hope everybody is well and healthy. Today we are going to talk about spoken English, how to speak English, and what things do you need to know at the time of speaking English. For speaking English, we don't need to realize tons of rules and regulations of grammar. By identifying the few rules and regulations, we can speak almost about everything. Such as we can give an example for about tense. We don't need to identify 12 part of tense. By identifying 3 indefinite tense, present continuous and present perfect tense are enough to speak English. Tense is called active voice. We must have knowledge about active voice. Active and passive are very important. If active is considered as one leg of English language, another leg is passive. Passive is another leg because it is not possible to walk on one leg, and it is not possible to speak or write English only by knowing active form. In order to achieve perfection of English knowledge, English language, we have to know about passive English or speak English. It is mandatory to know about passive form. We don't need to realize 12 part of passive. We must know 3 indefinite passive, present continuous and present perfect passive are enough to speak English. At the time of speaking English, we don't need to worry about our pronunciation. We should try to speak naturally. It is not compulsory to bring the British or American accent in your speech. It is not obligatory to bring the same accent like British or American. It is not possible until we are born or bred in England or America and Canada. Don't worry about your pronunciation. Try to speak naturally. And at the time of speaking English, you should avoid nervousness and shyness from your behavior. Both courageousness and self-confidence are the most important component of a good speaker, which is creating fluent in any spoken situation. Additionally, if we would like to speak better, we must maintain some rules and regulations. We must keep a consistent practice. We have to practice regularly. Moreover, we should not leave our confidence and bravery. We must have a strong determination to achieve our goal, and we must have to have self-confidence so as to perpetuate our levels of English. Self-confidence is a crucial matter for improving English. Self-confidence means believe in yourself. We have to believe in ourselves. Belief, actually, our life is surrounded by belief. Our entire life is surrounded by belief. Belief, a word, which is just a thought in our mind. It can be cultivated by us. Actually, we don't need to believe in those things that are always going to hurt you or harm you. Rather, we should believe in our words in order to inspire us, prosper us, and strengthen us properly. We should avoid those words that always hurt you. At the time of speaking English, when you are going to speak English, a lot of people are always trying to find fault with your English. They must criticize you. You have to ignore their criticizing. Ignoring their criticizing, you have to go ahead by speak English more and more. However, we have to make a positive impact or a positive influence, a positive thought and positive attitudes to anyone. We have to be so strong that nobody can take away our peace of mind. Nobody is capable of vexing our peace of mind. We must have to talk about bliss and opulence to everybody whenever we are going to meet them. We have to make our friends. We are to being discern their good qualities and their activities in order to prosper you. You can never neglect their good qualities and good activities. If you do this, you will suffer, because we have to look at the beautiful side of everything. We must look at the beautiful side of everything, and we always try to give a stunning thing to everyone. We should always try to give much time ameliorating ourselves. We don't have any time to detest others. Actually, we are to unlearn the mistakes of the past. The past is past. The past will never come back to the present. Actually, we don't need to think of past. We must have to think of the present, because the past is gone forever. The past will never come back to you. So completely you should delete your past. If we wanna improve our English, if we want to learn a language, we must have three conditions. Number one, eagerness. Number two, diligence. Number three, a good line. You will be able to realize and speak a foreign language. Otherwise, it can be challenging. It can be difficult. Thank you, everybody.